if you're sleeping with your head to the north, that's good because it's a different magnetic pull. It's a negative magnetic pull, so it doesn't stimulate tumor growth. If you're sleeping with your feet to the north and your head to the south, it's just the opposite. And the other thing has to do with, are you sleeping around electrical outlets? Number one, are you sleeping next to your cell phone? Are you sleeping with your Wi-Fi on? There are all these parameters that I have to admit, I didn't take them seriously before, okay? Except that every once in a while I have a patient where it was like, why isn't she responding? Everybody else went into remission. And then I'd find out that her Wi-Fi system is right next to her bed, or she's sleeping with her feet to the north and her head to the south, or she's sleeping over a geopathic disturbance of like underground water or something like that. That I've seen biological engineers testing, and God, they proved it. And I'm, the expression, I'm from Missouri, show me. Well, I don't believe any of this stuff without reinforced proof from the experts who have looked at this and repeated this, because there's so much garbage out there with, oh, well, this could do it, or that could do it, or, oh, whatever, and I mean, sometimes you look at this thing and you think, oh, you're getting ridiculous. This is absurd, So what if you have a picture of Picasso over your bed? Who cares, right? But if you're listening to music that is 440 and instead of 432, it has a different frequency. And the 432 is the original tuning of music. Okay, and that goes to some of the old Bach, Beethoven, the Gregorian chant, even Om, that has a 432. And this frequency will help to stabilize the water in tumor cells. And the 528 will make it structured water, and structured water is what stabilizes the DNA. So I used to think, oh, come on, who cares, right? And who cares what water you drink? Just get out there and exercise and sweat off all the toxins and da. There's so much more to cancer than I realize, and this is why I think it's really important that I get my book out so that people can look at it, measure it, find out the real truth behind all this stuff. Even our foods and our air and our water, our rain is contaminated. I'm like, oh my God, where do we go? Right? And I'm trying to figure out this, but that's why every single one of us need to detox. Everybody. And I thought, you got to be kidding me. I never had to live so defensively in my life. And even if you're growing your own vegetables out in the garden, which is all great and wonderful, if it's raining down acid rain on your vegetables and graphene and all of these other contaminants, for God's sakes, and look what's happened in Ohio. Oh my God, the fish all dying. I mean, what is going on here?
And that's where I live. I live in Ohio, but I live 7 hours away, but still it's very, yeah.
Yeah. And my vice president, Denise, lives south where the rivers all meet. And I'm like, oh my God. I said, don't drink the water, filter it as many times as possible, and don't eat the fish. What are we going to eat now? I don't know. This is where we really, I'll tell you, one of the best things in the world for foods, however, anything with the sulfur in it. It's just amazing. The onions and the broccoli, right? And this is where I'm always trying to, and of course I'm not in Germany now. In Germany, every other corner has an organic store. And just getting organic foods here is like, you've got to be kidding me. And I thought to myself, I probably glow in the dark now. I would not be surprised. It's just, I'm trying to live the lifestyle that I know is the safest for all of us, and exactly what I teach my patient. And I see their tumors disappearing, right? And I see other patients' tumors disappearing. And then I see somebody else where they're saying, oh, nothing's working or whatever. And then I find out, oh, well, no, I'm not eating organic. Oh, no, I don't have time to exercise. Oh, no, I'm not. And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. You really have to want to. You have to want to get well in order to get well.
Want to learn what the leading edge science says about the most proven anti-cancer diet? What about experiencing the joy and power of meditation, emotional freedom, energy medicine yoga, and ancient healing methods? Or how about learning from world-leading doctors and health experts what you can do to protect yourself and your family from chronic disease and live a long and healthy life? Imagine if you could learn directly from cancer conquerors how they beat cancer using holistic diet and lifestyle approaches. And imagine understanding why certain supplements work, others don't, and what to look for when choosing effective supplements for health and vitality. And what if every month you could get your most important health questions answered by world-leading integrative and holistic physicians and health experts? Now, it's all possible inside Healing Life. Join the health revolution today at healinglife.net.